Hello again, everybody. CJ here, your local friendly technology addict. And this is a Tech Addict Static, hopefully short. Probably not. It's probably a regular size episode. You know me, I'm kind of long-winded. But it is what it is. Anyway, what we have here is a radio that I've featured before on my channel. And I salvaged it from the neighbor's trash. One of my neighbors moved out, and the new people moving in had a whole bunch of stuff from inside the house, and this was one of the two main items that I was able to salvage. The other one is a Motorola SK45CW 1960 turntable, but a console turntable with a low boy cabinet. Anyway, this radio here, I've had apart a couple of times. I've tried, repairing it a couple of times. I don't have the time or the space or the tooling to properly diagnose what's wrong with it, but every now and then I can get it to tune. And I got to thinking, you know what? Why don't I put my SDR to use? So here's what we've got. Pardon the mess. But I have here the coax coming from outside. This is regular 75 ohm RG6 TV coax that I scavenged from a cable install that we got rid of. And as you can see, I've got it quite jury-rigged to my desk because while you should have a place for everything and everything in its place, I don't have a place for this yet. And this is a filter that I made. I've got the coax coming in, and this is just a bypass that I don't currently have connected. So the coax comes in, goes through the filter. This is an AM broadcast band and FM broadcast band stop filter, and then comes back out into my SDR. But bypassing this filter, I've also got a lead going to that radio, or not bypassing the filter, but after. So I'm using this as an antenna for the shortwave radio as well, and it is directly shared with that SDR. Reason I pause is I'm sitting here trying to think of how I want to explain it. So I love saving tins like that. I've got my friends bringing me some, and anytime they've got one of those lying around, I snag them because they're excellent for radio projects. But I digress. So I've got it connected with this jumper lead to my SDR, and the interesting thing here is I've got it tuned to, let's see here, currently on this scale a little bit above 15 megahertz. Let me bring it down to 15, right on it. Alright, I should be hearing WWV. But that is not WWV. No big deal. But take a look here. You see this? This line here? This is when I tuned it. So this little peak here is the tuner of this shortwave receiver. And over here we have the mirror image of it, because at 14.4 megahertz, this little spot right here, I have a I don't know, a line of symmetry is the best way I can call it. Everything on the left is mirrored on the right and vice versa. So the one on the right in this case is actually the actual image, and this one over here is the mirror image. If I tune it back up, you'll see this one goes right and that one goes left. No big deal. But what this is the SDR picking up the tuning circuit of the shortwave radio. Now, the only problem that I have is I don't know if the shortwave radio is direct tuned or if it has an intermediate frequency and a heterodyne. It probably has heterodyne. So this is either the exact frequency it's tuning in, or this is the heterodyne of the tuner and the heterodyne intermediate frequency and the SDR all combined together, or some mix in between the two. and that is as high as I can get it to go. It looks like it's about 15.9, 15.95, something like that. But if this is 15.3, 15.5, so this should be 15.7, so it's more like 15.8, but when I bring it all the way down to the bottom, it should be 14.8, maybe 14.7, but the lowest I can see up here is 15 even. Not even, it's a little bit above 15. A hair below, I'm sorry. Just a hair above 14.98. .983 maybe. I should be able to bring this right up to 15.0. And if WWV was able to be received, I'd be hearing it. But neither here nor there. I just wanted to share this cool little feature, not feature, trick, I guess. I'm going to do some research and ask around a couple of experienced amateurs that I know and see what they can tell me about how I might be able to use this, because what I'm thinking is I can align this radio using the SDR if I can figure out how it heterodynes, or if it heterodynes, find a way to, use the one tool to fix the other. And of course, if I do, I'll do a video on that too. I just wanted to share this with y'all. I don't know if it's as interesting to you guys as it is to me. Leave comments below. Let me know. And until next time, this is CJ, your local friendly technology addict, signing off.